This is the Tech Tree Autoloading Heavy, the Emil I. It is still a pretty overpowered vehicle, and Wargaming just gave it an epic legendary camo. In fact, this is honestly one of the coolest legendary camos Wargaming has made in a while. It's got a lot of 3D elements, it just looks absolutely amazing, so I'm really excited to play this tank for today's video. Now, what makes the Emil I an overpowered vehicle? Well, there's a couple things. First of all, it's an autoloader, and as we know, autoloaders are usually stronger than a lot of their single shot counterparts because they are able to deal a lot of damage in a very short period of time. So the Emil I is able to deal 960 damage in 6 seconds from the first shot. That alone is pretty nasty. It's got 230 pen, which is really good, 250 on the premium, not great, but it's enough to get the job done. Okay, so the gun is alright. It's got alright DPM, but it's not what really makes the tank busted. It's the part that this vehicle has 180 mils of turret armor, which is fully angled. And it gets even better when you realize the tank has 9 degrees of gun depression. And that gun depression allows you to make that turret upwards of 280 millimeters thick. That means the majority of tier 8s, almost all of tier 7s, have no chance of cutting through this vehicle while it's using its gun depression. And the fact that you're able to deal 960 damage in return while people are struggling to find a weak spot, yeah, it can be a little insane. This vehicle doesn't really even have weak spots on the roof like the tier 10 Kranvan, so yeah, this vehicle is just really nasty. And this camo is just the piece de resistance. I think it actually looks great. So up against us, we have a boss Chatillon Barask, CS53. I mean, we don't have too many deadly opponents. We are definitely going to head over towards medium side, though. Something you'll notice about the Emil, one of the bigger downsides, is that it's not very fast. I mean, it's not the worst, but it does struggle to get up to speed. Even using our super speed boost here, we're only going about 32 kilometers per hour. But the vehicle does reverse very fast, upwards of 20 kilometers per hour. So while it may struggle to get up to speed, it's not too bad. I think its base top speed is 35. If you're on flat ground, it'll get there. It struggles to get there on any type of hilly terrain. So we got the Latency all the way up top. And I feel like I can honestly just push him. Oh, we got the IS-3 as well. Okay. Well, if our Barask is going to go up top, I could probably just fight the IS-3 right here. And there's 1 shell into his vehicle, and 2 shells into his vehicle, and 3 shells, and there you go. Welcome to the life of an autoloader. That is what you're able to do to opponents in a very short amount of time. Now, unfortunately, it looks like we're going to be flanked here a bit. We got the Barask on our side, and there's nothing I can really do about that. Yeah, there you go. Great job, Barask. This is why you never, ever go low on this map. If you go under the silo, you're basically committing suicide. Whether you think it's a good idea or not, it's usually a terrible idea. So we got the IS-3, and we got the Barask. And we also got the Tiger 2 in the back. Okay. Well, these guys are all basically dead. Oh boy. Ah, okay, we're good. I was able to angle it towards the Caliban at the last second. Alright, there's 1, there's 2, and let's see if we can get that 3rd shot. We were able to. We were also able to get a bounce. This is where we activate our super duper speed, and we back the heck out of here. Keep on reversing. Nice. Okay, I would expect that Caliban to look at my teammate, which he did. As you can see, being able to reverse upwards of 30 when you activate super speed is actually a little crazy. We're going to back up. Got the Caliban still off to the side. Alright, Caliban's not looking at us right now, so we're going to head to the CS53. The funny thing is, we weren't even really able to use our gun depression here, and we were still able to get out a pretty just nasty chunk of damage. Look at this. This is why the tank is so insane. Autoloaders are just crazy good. They are. We were able to deal 3,100 damage in this game. And, I mean, yeah, we didn't even really get to work it all down. We just kind of used our clip. Yeah, so pretty solid first game. No complaints here. Easy victory. I'm glad that my team was actually able to support me. We got rushed from the Barask on the behind, and it would have been really annoying if we had lost 640 health without any real compensation on my side against him. So, yeah, we actually ended up doing pretty good. Our T-77 was able to get a bit of a farm out. Yeah, not too bad at all. Alrighty, let's do one more game. But, yeah, first battle, you can already see why the Emil is so good. Even when you're not using the vehicle's gun depression, the autoloader itself is really good. It's accurate enough that you'll hit the majority of your shots within 100 and 150 meters. The mobility is crazy on the reverse speed, and the fact that you have that turret armor to add on top is just crazy. Now, this game, the armor isn't going to be as strong. We are up against 2 tier 9s, and the Ag Tiger is obviously TD. It's got upwards of like 360 mils of APCR. That will cut directly through my turret. Does not matter how much gun depression I'm using. The M5Yo, if it's running vents, will not cut through my turret, but most chances are, especially because that is an autoloader, it's also running calibrated. 350 mils of heat. Again, I do not think my turret will be able to get bounces. Thankfully, we again do deal a lot of damage, but yeah, against any tier 9s, especially the heavies, you're going to struggle. Mediums, you can definitely get bounces, but heavies, it's going to be a bit of a struggle. So, let's see. We got the WZ-132. I see the CS off to the side. Aiming, and let's go for the track wheel. Nice, easy tracking shot, and that means we can get a second one out. Are we going to be able to get the third? No, that was actually really close, though. You can see, like, you do have to aim in a little bit with this tank, but it's not too bad. Once you get it aimed in, you are going to get the shells out. No problems whatsoever. All right, base B is off to the side, and it has been captured. We got 5 more seconds left until our clip is reloaded, and we can see the mill right in front of us. So, ooh, we also got the Keeler in front. All right. I'm kind of hoping that we can just get a clip out into one of these guys if they poke here. Come on, keep going. Yeah, there you go. 1 shell into the enemy Keeler and 2 shells. If you're wondering why that pens, we can actually cut through his upper plate at certain angles, and there you go. 3 easy shots into his tank, and look at that. Easy bounce from the Ag Tiger on our turrets, because again, this vehicle has really good armor. Now, if the Ag Tiger had fired gold, probably would have penned us, but because he didn't, we got a nice bounce. So, we reload. We have 5 more seconds left once again. And hopefully, we're going to be able to get some shells into the TNH VZ. We can see him right in front of us here. Oh boy, that's actually going to be quite a tricky pen. We're going to have to try and hatch him. We got 1 pen in, and yeah, that thing actually has some really, really strong armor. Huh. I don't know if I want to reload the clip or not. Is Emil going to poke? Oh, yeah, he does. Okay, nice. Let's go for the track wheel. There's 1 pen. Alright, now we're going to reload the clip. We got 20 seconds left. Now, while this tank does have good DPM at 2,000, which is pretty average for a heavy, but I'd say that's good for an autoloader, the thing you do have to remember is that, obviously, if you want to reload your clip, it's going to eat into your DPM if you haven't fully dumped it. So we only got 2 shells out there, and I was also waiting for quite a while with that second shell, but now we have all 3, so we're able to get a bounce on the upper plate of the VZ. Very unfortunate, but it is a good example that this vehicle is not the most accurate. Get a second shell out. Now we back up. We're up to 2,800 damage at this point. The VZ is most likely dead, and honestly, their whole team is dead at this point. Let's just see if we can get some damage into the Emil. Come here, good sir. I would like to say hello to you. Would you like some Christmas gifts? Well, you're gonna get them. Keep on going, keep on going, keep on going. 1 bonk into the Emil. And 2 bonks into the Emil. And you're dead. Alrighty, well, not bad results at all. We did another 3,000 damage game. I don't know exactly how much, but we barely bled any health. We did a lot of damage. This is why the Emil is such a strong vehicle. If you want a tank that you can farm wins in, I don't know why, because it doesn't really earn a lot of credits, but if you do want to farm wins, this is definitely a good vehicle to go to. 3,500 damage, but yeah, it's a tech tree, so we only made 18k credits. At the end of the day, the Emil 1 is absolutely insane. The armor, even the gun, everything about the vehicle is crazy good. And now that it looks amazing, I really, really like this vehicle. I would easily say that the camo on the Emil looks way better than the Emil 1951s, but that's just my personal opinion. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.